I guess that's why I kind of got like 50-50.
All right, we are live. We are live, and like on YouTube, Project Living or Chicago. All right, we are live.
We are live here.
Hmm?
We can share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're a Leo, so we can't
Yes.
share.
Wow.
Leos get along.
Right.
Two
We
Leos
got
getting
this.
along
So
like
lucky July Leo.
like it's not going to be a
Yes.
problem. Hey everybody, my name is Darren Calhoun. My pronouns are he, him, and I am part of Link Up Chicago, an effort here in Chicago to raise awareness and build community for Black, gay, and bisexual men. Today we are coming live. This is Tea Time Live, coming live from Hydrate Nightclub. We are in East Lakeview, aka Boys Town, here in Chicago at Hydrate. Ruffy is here. We're going to be having a Tina Turner tribute night, and the show is actually going to be starting in a few minutes. But before I do that, one of my good Judies
Oh,
came on. See,
Got you.
came through the door, came through dripping, crown on, unique, alien superstar. And I wanted to give them a chance to introduce themselves, and we're gonna talk a little bit about Chicago. So, the one and only, tell the people who you are.
hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh, yes, I am Mr. Kirk T. Da Vinci, formerly of Chicago, Illinois, born and raised for 28 years of my life, currently residing in Orlando, Florida for the past 10 years, and I am here in Chicago celebrating my birthday.
Happy birthday! So, happy birthday, number
Thank
one.
you.
Number one. And then in a few minutes, Leslie will join us as well, who's sitting there in the cut
Hi, Leslie.
with the hat, down low.
He feeling his 90s vibe, LL Cool J.
Listen,
Yes.
it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, so your birthday is just passed. What?
No, it's still going on. It's today.
It's today.
Yes.
Today is the day. As in the
Yes.
31st or the
Right.
first?
The 31st.
The 31st.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Hallelujah. Thank you.
Somebody said you not an August Leo.
That's right.
Does that
That's
make it different?
Yes, sir. July Leos are better than August Leos.
Oh, yep. We got two
Yeah.
July
July
Leos
25th.
Yes.
on here. I don't know what to do with that
I
energy.
started off.
The chakras is gonna have to align.
They gonna line just fine.
That's what he said. So, tell me, how long were you in Chicago before you left?
20 years.
Okay, and what did you like most about Chicago?
Nothing. No, I'm just playing.
Wow, and that's the end of our show today because we have no time for Chicago hate.
No, I
And
love
thank you for
my
your time.
city. I love my city. I love Chicago. It raised me. It bred me. Maybe I shouldn't use that term.
If the shoe fits, take her off.
Speaking of breeding, one of our sponsors. No, I love Chicago. The gay scene here is nice. I love being in the parades. I was an entertainer here at all the different clubs, from Club Escape to Jeffrey Pub to right here at Hydrate. I was Ruffy show director. Just enjoying myself while I was here.
That's what's up. And when it came to the Chicago nightlife, what would you say the Chicago nightlife is like? What was it easy to navigate, or how'd you feel it was being a Black and queer in Chicago?
I liked it because it was something that lasted all night. Like I said, right now I live in Orlando. So Orlando clubs don't last all night.
I
The 2
mean,
o'clock, we're done.
That's a lot of Chicago clubs that'd be like, okay, y'all got to go.
No, but if you recall back in the day, once you leave one club at 2, you go to the after hours to about 5, and then you go to IHOP to about 8, and then you go to work.
See, come on, old school. Come on, old school. Go
That's how we
straight
did
in.
it. That's how we was able to live and get through it, honey. Me and the posse.
Yes. And so one of the things that we sometimes hear from folks is that in Chicago it feels like things are cliquish, or like it's hard to find other Black gay men in Chicago. Like, do you think that has that been your experience? Or how would you say if somebody's trying to get connected to community in Chicago, where should they look? Where should they start?
Jackson Park.
Oh, okay. we'll be there. We're having movie nights in the park. We had it last summer. We're gonna try to work one out, but right now the park's under construction. Have you been by there?
I have not.
They
I have not.
Obama is over there like, I'm about to put all of my testicles on this park.
Okay.
And
It's already a lot there, but
Listen,
Another Leo.
yeah.
Oh, another
Yeah.
Leo. This is the Leo episode. Shout out to
Yeah.
the Leo birthdays in August and in July.
But finding it honestly was kind of hard finding a black gay queer community here. But when I found it, it was so nurturing and so caring and non-judgmental and very welcoming, very opening.
That's what's up. You know, you got to have somebody who can help you get open. So,
Yeah.
and you got to keep the black thing by your mouth. Y'all know I have no filter. Praise the Lord. So,
Because he slid that in there real quick, real slick.
that's
y'all.
exactly what he said. And if you're good at it, you're good at it.
Hello.
So,
Professional.
when it comes to staying healthy, what would be your tip for what if you're gonna give somebody just a tip, if you're gonna put just a head in, what would you say is the one thing people need to do to take care of themselves wherever they are?
First off, take a shower. Take a shower.
Okay.
Very important. Very important to take a shower. Yes, use soap when you in that shower. Okay? Don't just let the water run down your body. Put a little body wash,
Little body wash.
Suave, or Dove, or what's the Old Spice, whatever you feel like using, do that. Then once you get done with that, you get your little Colgate and brush your teeth. And then you go in your room and get some Arm & Hammer deodorant and put it under your
You
arms.
said the Arm & Hammer specifically.
Because you need extra work sometimes. You need a little extra.
The
You need a little
baking
extra.
soda.
Good morning.
It's that Arm and Hammer.
Yes. It need a little extra sometimes.
It knocked the stank off a little bit.
Out of there. But anyway, that's including the cleanliness and everything. And then when you go later on that night to do what you got to do, wrap it up if you feel like you want to. If you don't feel like you want to, get on prep. If you don't feel
And
like
if you need help getting on prep, call us. Link
There
Up
you go.
Chicago,
There you go.
944.
Just turn around and show the back of
Yeah,
Right.
it's on the shirt,
Wait,
y'all.
you just want me to twerk on
Facebook
camera?
search Link Up Chicago. There's a Link Up Chicago.
What it
Yeah,
say?
there you go. Right there. Right there you go. Boom. 844 and the rest of them numbers. Y'all got it.
844 that's it. 844-942 link. That's what the number is. I'm actually sober right now, which is hilarious.
He said it.
So we having a little audio issue.
How old are you today?
Okie doke. Thank you for
38.
letting us know.
And
Let me
yourself.
see if we can fix this.
Don't look at it all. I tell you.
Okay.
Don't look at it all.
Like, can you step out for a second to see him?
So hopefully they
we still
hearing
on
us.
the- okay.
We still on the internet. We've been live for 8 minutes, and we have a few viewers out there. Hi, thank
Okay,
you for
you
letting
got
us
2
know.
minutes left with me.
So actually, this is
Because I'm paid
okay.
by the minute and they already at $100.
All right.
Yes.
So we still having some audio issues, and I'm gonna see what we got to do to
We're
make
going
this
to
work.
restart the live and y'all
Right.
come back on up in here. I'm not going to be here because I'm going to get drinks and get fucked up.
Yes, and so we gonna get you a drink. But I appreciate you getting a shout out to Prep. Shout out
Yes.
to those on Prep.
Yes.
Everybody has the choices that they make and how they
Yes.
make sure that they are taking care of their bodies,
Yes.
take care of their health. And
But take care of your body and take care of your health. That's what's
And take
most
care of your
important.
partner.
Yes. There you go.
Take care of your partner. So take care of your partner. And thank you so much, Kirk, for dropping
Thank
in
you
with
all.
us.
Thank you for having me. It was definitely great seeing you again.
Yes,
Wonderful meeting you,
absolutely.
my fellow Leo.
And don't forget, we're gonna get you a drink and say thank you for coming on today.
And then,
If
and then
people
we'll
want-
see y'all down the street in a little bit.
See?
We're going to be down the street in about
Listen.
2.5 seconds, all right?
not 2.5.
I'm going to take this with me because I'm going to need it. No.
Listen, we want you to have a good time. Don't forget to stop by. We're gonna get you a drink.
Yes.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Bye.
Mwah.
Lovely.
Oh.
It's all right to be old. All right. So I'm back. All right. So Leslie, tell us who are you, Leslie?
Yes. Yes.
Introduce you. We don't know who you are.
I thought you said.
I know who you are.
I thought that was like rhetorical. Like, who are you tonight?
I mean, if you want to go by a different name,
No, I don't do
you
that.
are free
No,
to.
I love me.
We welcome all of
me,
our
myself,
aliases.
and I. No, I don't do it. It's too much.
If you want to go by
keep
your
up
freak
with.
Twitter, it's fine with me.
No.
No shade.
No.
Just
you
see.
find that, then you'll know. But no.
Let me look that up. Go ahead, and you gotta hold it right up.
Right.
So tell us who you are.
I am Project Vita's community resource coordinator, and through that, I guess I am Link Up.
It's still a coalition,
Right. I mean,
but this is
I am
our
running.
staff person. This is our
Right,
person who is
I am
making
on
the
multiple
things
hats for
happen.
Link Up right now. Happy to have come upon it with the opportunity after moving back to Chicago, like the other Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Been in New York for the past 22 years, still a resident, but this is community service dear to my heart, and to be a part of something that needs to be done, hasn't been done, and to be able to get an opportunity to make a template that others can use.
Yeah.
And it's been fun to get to know people, because in the beginning I wasn't sure.
You know, that's why we have friends who work together.
And then my
Listen, I
other
got
one
you.
up back here, you can't see. Bring your head around real quick.
We should make him come on
bring
camera.
your head over real quick.
We should let him squeeze on in. This is our.
They made me feel like I was that new girl, and they were like,
What happened?
yeah.
Well,
Y'all were being the mean girls when I first came in.
Oh, mean girl, I can do that.
Who are you?
I'm Mikhail Slater, part of the collective.
The Link Up Chicago Collective.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
In case you hadn't heard.
Just in case.
So these guys have been great in helping me get comfortable in this role and been very supportive, which has been like very questionable at times of what to do. Sorry.
You just got to keep it in your mouth. I'm just saying.
To the lips. At least to the lips.
But it's been good. So I look forward.
And so some of what we've been talking about are what we're hoping to do events-wise and just
We can't
kind of
share all that
outreach in
yet.
Chicago. Right. Because
I already put you on lockdown on that. So why you even bring it up?
I'm excited.
Follow directions.
Because I'm excited. But without giving any spoiler alerts.
Right.
Why do we do what we do? Why are we out here in these streets? Why are we at Hydrate at 10 o'clock on a school night, 11 o'clock on a school night?
Well, I'm here because, first Leslie reminded me. That's why I got
Yes. Gently. Gingerly.
Slightly gently, but kind of a little bit of shame. Gil kind of came in a little bit subtle, but it's okay. We're here because we're on a mission for our communities, right? And we want to let people know that it's not a white thing, right?
No. Yeah.
Crystal meth usage, the impact it has on both those that are actively using, in recovery, and or just affect. Oh, is it affect or defect? Are we ready?
Affect.
Affect, right? I always messed up with that one.
It's all right.
We all do. Don't judge me, people. But
I don't think
those that
any
are
of us are
affected
English
by
major
those
here.
around them that are using, because it's a community effect, not just an individual experience.
Right.
As a member of the collective, as someone that's part of the support line, which if y'all haven't got that support number, it's right there. It's right there. It's like, I think it's right here. I think it's right here somewhere. I think
Right there, on screen.
right there somewhere.
Right.
We're here for people, and in my experience thus far, even as someone, a member of the collective that's on the support line, I have already felt the struggle and the pain of some of our brothers in our community that are struggling right now. So that's why I'm here, to help those in that struggle.
Yeah. And so what Mikhail was referencing, I'm kicking the camera. What Mikhail was referencing is our support line. It's open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9. Well, I'm sorry, 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Right.
And you can call and talk. Like if you need to find any kind of support, if you having a rough time navigating your way through Chicago when it comes to things like housing or medical care, like we can help you connect it. Like I said before, if you need PrEP, if you need condoms, we can help you get connected yes, Chicago is a great place in that there are a lot of resources, but sometimes who to ask for or where to
Right.
go. Sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. I know for myself as somebody with ADHD, sometimes just seeing a whole list of options be too much and I get overwhelmed and I don't do anything.
Or just needing someone to give you the lingo and the navigation to do it
Right.
properly.
Right. To just help you
Right.
get
Be
connected.
that voice and teach you how to be your voice. Because a lot of us in the Black community just have never been taught the questions to ask.
Right.
Or not just to take the answer that you were given when you don't feel
Right.
comfortable.
Like
in
somebody
that
says,
answer.
you don't qualify for this, and then they
Go
just
to
stop the
somewhere else.
conversation, right?
Right. Ask that question again.
I think something else that's very important is that we're not also just giving out resources based upon the individual. It's also culturally aware, awoken, informed,
Empowered.
empowered, truthful
I think-
to our community.
Yeah.
It's not just, I should not use this term, but I'm going to use it.
Oh.
Whitewashed
Oh.
resources.
Oh, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Well, this is
we
Chicago.
Should not, we should
No,
not.
this is Chicago. Then you're diluting Chicago.
Listen, I'm gonna be polite.
I'm not.
Let me
I
tell
have
you
the white
something,
shirt
so-
on. Y'all see this, right? And
Wow.
But you the same one that's.
No, I'm
Never mind.
joking. We should
know,
not
but-
talk about earlier conversation.
I know I wasn't about to.
We
No,
gonna
no, no.
somebody go get canceled
See, you
live on the
did
show.
that.
It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be
No,
me.
can I say that growing up in Chicago, I always say so happy I had that because it's so raw that when I moved to New York, I was able to recognize without even person knowing and knew how to navigate the situation. Being brought up in Chicago and brought up in a family that understood that education and knowledge was your power, that they couldn't take the boy named Leslie that sounds like this and could be quiet and meek, but when it's time, we're like, shut you down, because I know what you're not going to tell me, and tell me what I need to do, because I know my rights. I know, and that's what has me, and especially with this, that being back here and seeing how it affects New York and that community, and coming here of a true middle-class Black community that are being affected and still not getting the resources for it. And then going to these events and talking to the city, and they're admitting, oh, we haven't had any numbers since 2018. So what are we gonna do about that?
Exactly.
And I shouldn't be the one doing it. You need to help me do that.
It's a community effort.
But we're still talking about opioids, but nobody wants to talk about meth.
Right.
And I really, again, it's been great to be able to put people on the spot and help us, and this point as the underdogs, and I'm leaving that legacy of, because you never see that one Black kid may see one day, that don't be ashamed, because when you speak your own truth, you are the power. Nobody can ever come back to you and say, I saw you do this. Yes, you did. And then, but let me ask you this question. That was a private event, so that meant that you were there too, right? So
Say it one more time.
A lot of times you can get that person back and say, that was a private event, so that meant that you were there too. So are you going to tell your story while you're telling my story? Shut them down. My grandmother said, you tell your story, they're not paying your bill, you're done.
So just in case y'all joining us right now, we are at Hydrate Nightclub. We're going to be here for a few hours, so we would love to see you come and turn up with us. We have free entry tonight. If you take one of our surveys, we have a few laptops set up, or you can do it right from your phone. Anonymous survey, chance for you to share a little bit of your experience and get you in so we can have a good time tonight on Monday night, on a school night. We're at Hydrate Nightclub in Boys Town, and we're talking a little bit about race, Chicago, gay community, party and play, and the fact that just figuring your way through it can be difficult. Sometimes it is happy. And so there's folks behind the camera back here trying to make us laugh. He don't know I will flip this camera right around.
I'm going to show you how live we are. We may have to step because they're playing music and I have to go
Yep.
co-host.
In fact, it's time. That is Ruffy's intro song. So that
I'm about
means
being proper. I don't want to be.
we are going to shut this live down. But come on and be with us. I'm going to go live a few more times quickly tonight. But we absolutely would love for you to be here. And again, if you need any kind of support or just take a screenshot, take that number down. Talk to us later. Send us a text message or give us a phone call, whichever one works for you. We got you. We are Link Up Chicago, linkupshy.info. That's on, to visit our website. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Come on, get connected to these resources. Have a good time with us. We even got some free swag bags over here for anybody who takes the survey. So come on out, and thank you for being out.
Thank you.
Thanks. See y'all soon.
Happy Monday.